We're going stargazing in Sutherland. The road there is an indication of what's to come. Let me show you around the town. This is Protea Street, the main road, Friday morning traffic. It has a gift shop, one hotel on the busy main road, a Dutch Reformed church, which is rather imposing, and it turns out that the owner of our B&B used to be the dominee there. It has one bank and lots of B&Bs. This one looks very posh, despite the bent windows. What happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays? The locals told us that crime was not a problem in this town. That's good to know. There are a couple of other roads, gravel and dust everywhere, and these terrible sandstone houses with corrugated iron roofs. This owner won the 1957 Garden of the Year competition, but was fined for using too much water. Here's the local school, complete with tennis court. They wanted to invite McEnroe to play an exhibition game here, but the appointed umpire suffered convulsions and left town. As Peter told me he couldn't get into Silver Oaks, I managed to book him for his retirement here, Huis Johenko, set amongst the rocks and surrounded by lush gardens. There is life in Sutherland. We did have a very pleasant meal at Perlman's and tea at Clusters, complete with stage show across the road. And then up the desolate road to Salt, up on top of the hill there, the Southern African Large Telescope. And there she is. I was unaware, though, of the other 10 telescopes up here too. We went into one of the smaller ones and were told that other countries such as Korea and Japan owned some of them and actually operated them from their country. Then down to Salt, the big one. This chimney houses equipment which aligns the dish. The operators sit snug in the control room. No peering through eyepieces anymore. We then went up to have a look at the telescope itself.
Right, you're standing inside SALT. It stands for Southern Africa's Large Telescope. As you can see, it's got 91 mirror segments, and each one is a meter wide. If you look on the side here, on the edge, you will see there's several of the mirrors that's a bit brighter than the ones in the center. That's the newly recoated mirrors. And then you will notice that there's one mirror that's missing on right in the center and one on the edge. So those two are the mirrors that's now being recoated downstairs. Okay?
Why do they have to replace some of them?
Okay, it's an open structure, as you can see. They open the white section on top for the observation. They open the louvers on the side, so there's a lot of dust that ends up and bird pool. Here on the yellow, underneath the yellow metal, there's something looking like a rubber tube. That's the air bearings. And that's how they move the structure. Once they've got the object that they observe, the image will be displayed downstairs in the control room on a computer monitor.
This is Susanna's B&B. Ken and Gay slept out here in the luxury annex, and then a short walk through a beautifully manicured tropical garden led to the main 5-star apartment block, where I slept in this modern, well-appointed room. The bathroom was magnificent. The tiles, accessories, the drapes, the porcelain figure with knitted hat and dress, and matching doily thing, and color-coordinated knitted toilet seat cover, which was specifically designed to ensure that men weed on the floor. The dominee and his wife Susanna came to say goodbye, clad in their designer gowns. We then hit the road and decided to stop at Maatjiesfontein for a taste of history. The Lord Milner Hotel, built around 1900. This old London bus takes guests on a tour of the village every evening. At the hotel we met John, who took us for a lightning tour. He told us that it had been used as a military hospital during the Anglo-Boer War.
This was the old Spinet and he's on pension.
When I was at Robben Island, I said to Ellen Bosak, if you like to marry the white lady, you have to steal money. It's bloody expensive. Thank you very much. Yeah.